Hey, good morning, everyone. Rick here with Hit and Run Candlesticks. It's Monday, October 12th, 2020. I want to say good morning to you. Welcome you to our video blog. Also, a quick reminder that I'll be posting this week. I'll be focusing on posting trade ideas that we're looking at, entries, goals, targets, charts, again, that we are looking at. I'll be posting those on Twitter as much as I can. And my Twitter channel is Candlestick Trading at Rick Sadler /Twitter. That's Candlestick Trading at Rick Sadler /Twitter. So if you get a chance, just check out our Twitter feed and you'll see a few posts from us this week. Okay. Let's talk about the market. Pretty calm weekend overall, although this week could get interesting. We've got COVID is still lurking over us, and we need to keep an eye out on that. Politics are heating up even more and more. Stimulus package, will it be out or will it not be out? I don't know. But that's going to be in the forefront. And now earnings are starting, and I guess it's tomorrow. Some of the big earnings kick off, so we want to watch that. So the big thing on earnings is I always hear from traders that, I didn't know it had earnings. I was in it, and it's killing me now. I hear from people where that happens far more than, man, I didn't know it had earnings, and the thing, I was in the right direction. It gapped up, and bang, I'm making all kinds of money. But mostly we hear from people that goes the other way. So very, very important. Now, I can't speak for any other chart patterns or chart packages. I can't do that because all I use is TC2000, and I'm just not qualified to speak on other chart packages. But you can add your earnings date to the top up here, like Apple here. Earnings are on this month on the 29th. So it's a quick way you can just glance up and see the earnings. If anyone needs any help with that on TC2000, just hit me up and I'll see what I can do for you to help you with that, okay? All right, let's take a look at some charts here. Okay, the SPY, I tweeted this weekend that I'm going to remain bullish for the most part till we get toward that middle of the week, and then I'm going to question it. It could even be tomorrow. So you can see that we're gapping up a little bit even after 3 days, and I'm very cautious after 3 days of bullishness. But I just felt, we're going to see another day up, and sure enough, that's exactly what we're doing here. The higher we get, the more dangerous it is, and the more likelihood that we see some consolidation. I'm not suggesting the consolidation is going to kill us. I'm just saying we could see some consolidation. However, what we do want to do is watch price and the T-line here. So when I see price coming down through the T-line, then I get pretty nervous. Now that's awfully far away. I mean, that's 2%, over 2%. That's quite a bit. Now this morning when the market opens, the T-line will be higher, but price will be higher as well. So one thing I like to do is go to the 130-minute chart, which that gives us 3 bars in a day. And I call it the 3-bar chart. I love that chart. I love to watch it. And when things start to get stretched out, as the SPY is, that's where I'll start using the 3-bar chart because it still allows the swings to work. It gives them enough room to work, but also it tightens things up a little bit. So right now what I'm looking at is if we start pulling, I'm going to move this up here because the SPY is going to be up today. I'm going to go with this 344.80 area. So the T-line should be up there today. And if we start to see a pullback below that 344.80, then I'm going to be a little bit concerned with this market. And you can see where we are on the daily chart. So it's going to be very important that we watch that. And because we're so far away, like I say, I will use that 3-bar chart to help with some decision making. FNGU is acting pretty good here. Still a nice chart. Oh, by the way, this green band I put up here, I put this up Friday as we were going into the close because what I wanted to look at was the wall of worry, that slow grind up that I think we're in right now. And this is the wall I think we're looking at. And I think this is that wall of worry. So you can see we're still climbing. We're actually gapping up. We're approaching, the top end of that wall. As we approach, if we even get there, we want to be very, very careful that we don't get caught in a drawdown that really peels off our profits. So we're certainly going to be taking the attitude of take profits off as they move up. It's much easier to make money with those base hits than it is to wait for a home run. All right, let's look at some trade ideas today. One that I'm kind of liking here is Domo, D-O-M-O. It does earnings in December, so there's plenty time, to trade it. No real big worry here. And let's look at the Trendicator chart. And you can see the Trendicator chart, we're trending up. We can see we're trending up like this, and we can even put a trend line here. You can also see we've broken out. So this makes this a very nice trade setup. What I'm going to look for is an entry in this area here. Test and prove that we can hold on that breakout there. It looks like we're going to open up somewhere. Oh, there we go. Somewhere maybe near the high of Friday's close, and that puts us about the middle of the buy box. And we'll be looking first to challenge this 46.50 up there. And then with a breakout, man, we could get into the $60 area pretty darn quick on this one here. So WKHS is another one that I'm liking here. Overall, you can see the trend is clearly bullish. We're clearly in an uptrend with minor pullback here. Nice little rounded bottom. We rallied up, pulled back, tested this whole bottoming area or topping area right through here. Then we popped up, and now we're kind of rolling into a little rounded bottom or J-hook type continuation pattern with a terrific day on Friday with terrific volume here. So we're looking at positive trading there. For a buy, it looks like we're going to open up a little to the high range, and that would be fine. So let's do this. Let's put a line right in there. So we're going to open up, watch for a little consolidation. That would offer a little bit of a buy area. And then as far as a good target would go, sitting here at 26.80, man, let's do this. We're gonna do this right here. Boom, 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 boom. Whoops, sorry about that. Let's try this again. Let's put this up. Little fib projections here. So we're gonna just put some lines up there. We'll just go with that right there. Get rid of that. Go back to the daily. And there's some pretty good targets using some fib projections right in here. So around 34.90, 42.50 or so. With an entry inside the buy box, that gives you almost a 20% move up here to the first target. So nice little chart, great looking chart. Watch that price action and watch those price patterns. Apple, Now, I'm currently long Apple. I like what Apple's starting to do here. Friday was a good day. Here we rallied up. We've put in a nice little bottom, and then Friday showed the bulls were still around. Looks like we're opening up a little higher. So again, the bulls continue to like what Apple is doing. Now, I believe it's Wednesday. It could be Tuesday. I guess I better check. Apple has a news event for the new iPhone. So we want to watch that. We may be selling into strength, taking those profits, sticking with our rules on that. So let's keep an eye on Apple. So far, a nice bullish chart setup. FFVR is another one. The consolidation here is something I really like. We have nice bull trend up, and then you can see the consolidation started here. Nice little pop out of the box created. Also, a little flag. You can see the little flag right there where we jump up, little flag, and then we gapped up. That's a sign that the bulls are still here. It's a sign that the bulls are not afraid to push this a little higher, and there's no reasons why we can't trade it higher as well. Intel, now this is another one I'm holding. Intel was a buy down here. We had our stop set up. This is one I posted on YouTube. Intel has now broken out. Friday was a nice day for consolidation. The sellers took control. There were no buyers in town, but we didn't break down. We didn't break down through these highs over here. So now I've established a new buy area, and that's basically wrapping the previous two candles here, wrapping with the buy box. So we're going to watch for that nice little consolidation. Maybe another entry. I might place another buy on this, open up a whole new position on it maybe to move higher up. Now I have taken some profits off the table, and we're still looking for 56.70 here from this original. Still holding a position from the original buy, and again I'm thinking about buying another buy, still looking at our goal up here. Another chart that I haven't really been crazy about until it started to break out Friday is Coke. Now overall, I like the whole idea of trading Coke. I like the company, top-notch product. It's looking good. But when it gapped down, I didn't really care for that because we broke down below the trend. I needed to see that the bulls were interested in this. Now, with 3 bars up and a little shooting star up here, I suspect a little consolidation is in order. And that's exactly what we want to see. So here's what we're after. We're after a chart that's rallied, which it has, broken out of some resistance, which it has, and now we're looking for a little consolidation. And the consolidation, what that does is that sets up to test up in this area, and then we'll start watching for signs of buyers, and that's where we'll look to maybe place an entry on Coke. Another one, and this is the last one, is GNUS. I actually mentioned this one last week. I posted this also. Coke, this one, Coke VFRR, and I think Apple, I posted on Twitter this weekend. Like I mentioned, if you're interested in what we're looking at, some trade alerts, things like that, check out Twitter. We can push Twitter out pretty fast. You can get it pretty fast. So check us out on Candlestick Trading at ricksadler.com/Twitter. So on GNUS here, this is setting up pretty good. I want to come over to this chart. Here we go. This is my rounded bottom breakout chart. Now, this is not a rounded bottom breakout. In fact, let's just stay with this chart. Okay. You can see how we've been in a downtrend. You can see how we've been in a downtrend here. We've got our low, our high, a higher low, a higher high, and then we just started consolidating, but starting consolidating after that gap. And we just couldn't get through that 50 period moving average, and then boom, there we go. We're now through the 50 period. This is this blue dashed line right here. Watch for a little consolidation. Again, you know, our favorite trade setup is rally, consolidate, and then, you know, watch for those buyers, and that's where we want to jump in on the trade. So if someone's looking for a stock under $1.50, GNUS is looking really, really good here. So good luck and good trading to everybody. I hope to see you in the trading room. And again, check us out on Twitter. That's Candlestick Trading at Rick Sadler /Twitter. Anyway, thanks a lot. You guys all have a great day, and I hope you have a terrific week.